Hi, I'm Zoe, and for my historical Boston trip, I wanted to do my video project on the history of Fenway Park. On April 20th, 1912, Fenway Park opened. To put this in perspective, the Titanic sunk 5 days prior to Fenway Park's opening day. Fenway Park is the home of the 1903, 1912, 1915, 1916, 1918, 2004, 2007, and 2013 Red Sox champions. Because Fenway was built around the fenced district in Boston, it has a cookie-cutter-like shape. Because of this, Fenway is the only in-town park in baseball. There are many unique things about Fenway, like how it is the second smallest park in baseball. Another thing is Fenway has the shortest distance for a home run in baseball, which is only 302 feet. Also, Fenway Park has the longest distance for a home run, which is 420 feet. Although Fenway opened in 1912, originally the Red Sox were called the Boston Americans, which was the name they had when they won the 1903 World Series. On opening day, the Boston Americans, now called the Red Sox, played a team called the New York Islanders, now called the New York Yankees, and the Boston Americans beat the Highlanders in extra innings. Because of this, the Red Sox can now say they have been beating the New York Yankees at Fenway since day one. Now, in 1919, the owner of the Red Sox at the time, Harry Frazee, traded a lot of their great players, and with the money they got, not one penny was spent for Fenway Park or the team. Fast forward to 1934. Something amazing happened. Thomas Austin Yarkey purchased Fenway Park and the Red Sox for $1.2 million and spent over $1 million fixing the place up. One renovation Mr. Yarkey did was the 1,200 oak and iron seats that are still at Fenway Park today, and now they are the oldest seats in baseball. Fun fact, Fenway has one of the only manual operating scoreboards in baseball, which is still used today. Although Fenway Park is known for many things, the most iconic thing it's known for is the biggest overreaction in baseball, a 37-foot and 2 inches tall wall. This was built because Mr. Yarkey didn't like how people were watching games for free over a 25-foot fence, so up went the wall. This wall used to be blue, but is now green. It is called the Green Monster, but Bostonians call it Green Monster with their accents. Since 1953, Fenway Park has been supporting the Jimmy Fund, which helps build hospitals and helps with cancer research. There was once a movement in Boston called Save Fenway Park, and out of the 7 bidders, only one was going to save Fenway, and they are now the current owners. Another interesting fact about Fenway Park is on top of the Green Monster is the only place where you could find a green Coca-Cola machine. When Mr. and Mrs. Yarkey were the owners of Fenway Park, they didn't want to name the park after them, and they didn't want to have statues made of them. So, they engraved their initials in the scoreboard using International Morse code. In Fenway Park, in a section of green seats, in section 42, row 37, seat 21, is one red seat, and it marks the farthest home run hit in Fenway Park. This home run was hit by Ted Williams on June 9, 1946, and it traveled 502 feet. Joseph Boucher should know because he got hit in the head by it. Mr. Boucher didn't get injured, but when he woke up from being unconscious, he told the medics and the media, "How far does someone have to sit in Fenway Park to be safe from Ted Williams?" I learned a lot about the history of Fenway Park, and I'm so glad that I got the opportunity to go to Boston, and I'm so glad that I got to have the opportunity to go to Fenway Park and learn about its history.